Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by hills and tall trees, there lived a young man named Elias. He was only 25, but his mind felt much older and heavier than his years. From the moment he woke up until late at night, his thoughts never stopped moving. He replayed mistakes from his past again and again. He worried constantly about what might happen tomorrow. Because of this, his mind felt like a crowded room with no windows. He slept poorly, smiled rarely, and often felt tired even when he had done nothing all day. Elias wanted peace, but he did not know where to find it. He tried resting, talking to friends, and distracting himself, but nothing worked for long. His thoughts always returned, louder than before. One day, he heard a story from a traveler passing through the village. The traveler spoke of an old man living high in the hills, far from the noise of the world. Long ago, a man had worked as a teacher and counselor in the city, helping people understand their minds. When he grew older, he left everything behind and chose a quiet life close to nature. People said he still welcomed visitors who were searching for calm. Something stirred inside Elias. He felt a small spark of hope. Maybe this man could help him understand what was happening inside his head. After days of walking through winding paths and steep roads, Elias reached the hill village. It was peaceful and slow, as if time itself moved gently there. At the edge of the village stood a small house covered in vines and flowers. On the front step, the old man sat silently, his eyes closed, his breathing calm and steady. Elias approached respectfully and spoke in a low voice. "Sir, my mind never rests. I am always thinking, worrying, remembering. I want peace, but I cannot find it. Can you help me?" The old man opened his eyes and smiled softly. "If you are looking for peace," he said, "then walk with me." He led Elias to a small yard beside the house. There, he filled a glass with water until it reached the very edge. The surface trembled with the slightest movement. He placed the glass carefully into Elias's hands and said, "I want you to walk through the village and return here. Do not spill even one drop." Elias was surprised, but he agreed. He held the glass with both hands and began walking. The village road was busy. Children ran past him laughing. Dogs barked. Voices called out from nearby homes. But Elias did not turn his head. His eyes stayed fixed on the water. Step by step, he moved slowly, carefully, fully aware of each breath and each foot touching the ground. When he returned, the glass was still full. The old man looked at him and asked, "Did you notice the children playing? The sounds around you?" Elias shook his head. "No, I was only focused on the glass." The old man nodded. "That is what you have been searching for. When your attention stays here, in this moment, the noise inside your mind disappears. You are not thinking about yesterday. You are not afraid of tomorrow. Your mind became quiet because it had no space to wander." Elias felt something settle inside him. For the first time in a long while, his chest felt light. The old man continued, "Peace is not something you chase. It appears when you stop leaving the present moment. Each time your mind runs to the past or future, gently bring it back to what is in front of you. This is how the mind learns to rest." As the sun lowered and birds returned to their nests, Elias thanked the old man and began his journey home. The road was the same, but he was different. His thoughts still came, but now he knew how to guide them. He walked calmly, aware of each step, each breath, each sound around him. And from that day on, whenever his mind became restless, Elias remembered the glass of water and returned to the present moment, where peace had been waiting all along.